Welcome everyone to the Real Hoovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Matt Rose. What's up, Matt?
Hello. Last night was big. This time, nice and contained here.
Yeah, we got one-on-one right now. All right, so here's the thing. I just saw, thanks to Ben, Orphan 55, and I gotta say that this was a true Who episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. I thought that it wasn't woke. You had, this is spoiler territory. You had a female who was the army behind it all, but cut corners to try to get a quick, rich scheme to get people to come to this tranquility spa when it shouldn't have been even created because it was on this planet called Orphan 55, which, it's like she was trying to terraform it. She was trying to become rich with real estate. Turns out the big cliffhanger, or the big, almost cliffhanger, like towards the end, was the fact that this is Earth of the future, a potential timeline that may not happen, may be altered. We've seen in Doctor Who that the future, when you travel to the future, it doesn't necessarily become that, because we've seen the Daleks alter the future with the fifth great empire in series 1 was totally altered where it never happened. So anytime you travel to the future, that future may not exist anymore. That might become a totally different timeline based on the point when you leave. So in other words, this gets me to think that maybe Gallifrey couldn't be destroyed if they traveled to the future and like the Master killed them in the future. Like, if that could be a potential timeline that doesn't exist anymore. A timey-wimey. So you start to get technically weird with the time travel now, where if they go anywhere in the future, could be 5 minutes in the future, could be hours, could be years, could be decades, could be thousands of years. None of that could ever happen because it could potentially be altered. So either the past remains the same, the present remains the same, but the future could always be altered. So, or even the past could be altered too, kind of. I mean, but it sets the stage for interesting dynamic. Human beings have destroyed themselves through global warming and not recycling and all kinds of stuff. And these creatures, these dreads, exist on Earth. And it's interesting to me how they brought up the carbon dioxide that they breathe. That it reminds me of a Peter Davison episode where Peter Davison, Fifth Doctor, breathed carbon dioxide and breathed. He reversed it when he had to go outside into space.
Yes.
Which the Doctor can do that, and the Doctor's lungs are supposed to be way more powerful than humans. Although, the shocking thing in this episode that is probably overlooked is that she was having problems breathing more than her companions.
Yes, I noticed that.
That is a key that something is wrong. But that's not supposed to be that way. She's supposed to be able to hold her breath for 6 minutes. She could breathe carbon dioxide. She could basically not suffer. Plenty of times when we've seen the Fourth Doctor and we've seen Harry Sullivan and we had Sarah Jane Smith, the Fourth Doctor, where there was no oxygen, was breathing okay, it was fine, but they were dying, like going to pass out. For the 13th Doctor to have more trouble breathing than the companions, something is amiss that they're not alluding.
That's the one thing I had problems with that episode. Still, it was a decent episode to me.
I actually thought it was an excellent True Who episode.
Yeah.
It was not woke.
No.
This was a situation where this excuse my language, this stupid bitch cut corners to get quick rich scheme, and she even abandoned her own kid with her husband, supposedly to bring money home to them, but she kind of dumped her, where the daughter actually sought revenge against the mother, but then it turns out they wound up with each other. I saw that, again, this was a Ryan Sinclair episode and not a Yaz episode.
That's right.
Or Graham episode with Ryan, then Yaz. Yaz looked like she got a little jealous.
Yep, she did.
Which I'm wondering if since episode 1, when Ryan wanted to hook up with her sister and she didn't want that, I'm wondering if the reveal is going to be that she loves Ryan, which they hinted at in the first, in series 11, in the first episode, that when they were in school together, they loved each other, but they was talking about each other. So
it was looked upon as more as a crush.
Well, I don't know about that.
It was looked upon as more as a crush, probably between the one of them.
I'm going to say that Bella could have been a new companion.
Yes.
Yeah.
100,000,000%. And that would have been a great dynamic. It's a missed opportunity because you have a companion from the future that basically tells the Doctor to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't give a shit. So, like, why the fuck should I follow you type of shit? Who the fuck are you?
Mm-hmm.
She reminds me of Ace. But she has a pissed off demeanor.
Yeah, I was about to say that whole bomb thing.
Like, fuck off.
God, I saw Ace in her.
I gotta say, I would love to have her as a companion.
Yeah,
but they're not that fucking bright to do that, obviously.
No.
So we just lost a massive fucking opportunity to have a great.
Unless they could turn around some way, swoop around some way. Let's say, if not with this Doctor, then with a future Doctor.
Well, here's another thing. Now that they left the future, that future could be erased.
That's right.
And she could not exist at all. So this is another dynamic they're bringing up, just like they brought up in Series 1, that the future could change. Yep. We had the Ninth Doctor talked about the fifth great empire, and we had the Daleks totally erase it from ever happening, period.
Yeah.
So the future could constantly. So if the future could constantly change, and the Master traveled to future to Gallifrey and killed them, technically that could not happen either.
So it makes you wonder if this episode took place around that time. And
well, it's in the future. It's far in the future. Now we don't know how far in the future. They didn't say a year or whatever, but I'm telling you right now.
I'm just wondering how far in. If it was during the time in which. Right. The Earth had been devastated by the solar flares.
I mean, I don't know. But the thing is that, again, I really enjoyed this episode.
I did.
This wasn't a woke episode.
No. Like I said.
You showed the flaws of a woman who.
It was like night and day. You had this last episode, which was like, oh, God, come on.
Right.
Who the hell wrote this?
This guy wrote. This is the same guy that wrote what? Ed Heim, what did he write? It Takes You Away?
Okay, I guess.
I don't know. Who's the guy that wrote? Okay, well, no matter what, to me, this is Doctor Who. This episode. This is not a filler. By far, some money was spent on this. The person that wrote this got Doctor Who. This is what we need to see. We need to see Ryan interacting with the Doctor. I told you I like different things like that.
Yes.
He got a virus. We had Graham.
I love the fact they did it that way. I
enjoyed this. And this is what you need. This was a refreshing episode that I don't remember the last time it was. I like this better than Spyfall, actually.
Same here.
Honestly, because you know what? It was way more characterization than both those two episodes put together. I thought. The person really got this. I mean, you had a cool monster. You had a massive threat level. You had a shocking reveal that it's actually
You know what I thought? I'll be quite honest. For a moment, when I heard them saying that, what was it? what was the old guy's name again? I'm trying to think.
Ben
Benny.
or with
Benny.
whatever. That was great too.
Yes. What I was thinking that, okay, what if Benny had been transformed into one of those creatures?
Well, he was.
I said, what if that was? But he was.
He was.
Mhm.
He was one of those
Yeah,
creatures.
Yeah.
That's why he said, "Kill me."
Yeah.
Because he could talk the same,
Yeah.
and he still retained some humanity. But here's the thing: where before he was walking like hardly be able to walk.
Yep.
Now he's able to run and everything. He loves that,
Yep.
but he doesn't want to be a creature, obviously. And she killed him supposedly.
Like I said, when before I had a chance to finish, I thought that would have been cool. And then, of course, you really don't gain that until maybe later on.
Right, you find out, yeah. But she the one, and then she lived too. The woman that was behind the whole tranquility spot.
And the whole tree and that whole
carbon
breathing
dioxide,
like a tree type of thing with the creatures. I thought that was an excellent.
I liked it that she did the mind meld thing.
Yes.
And then I liked it that it grabbed her by the fucking throat.
Yes.
And was fucking choking the shit out of her. And it didn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're the doctor and choke the shit out of her. I fucking thought that was great.
Yes.
And typical the doctor not realizing getting fucking choked out.
That's
I gotta tell you, I enjoyed it. And it wasn't just, there was a lot of things. I liked Jodie in this. I thought she was really, to me, she was really strong in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is probably the best strength episode from her ever. So I'm going to tell you, this episode to me is a winner. I'm not going to rate it, actually. But I am going to tell you that this has replay value.
Oh, God, yes.
I fucking loved it.
Ed Heim was the writer. And let's see.
Did he write It Takes You Away?
Yeah. From series 1.
Series 11. Takes You Away.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just reading it. Yeah, he wrote It Takes You Away.
Takes You Away. Wow, the frog level number 9. See, he redeemed himself, I guess, because that shit sucked. I mean, it was going in the right direction in Takes You Away, and then it fucked it up. But I got to tell you, he got it. He gets to be kept.
Yeah.
For Series 13. He was
great.
I wonder
if Chibnall stepped in and did something stupid. Seeing him write like this, I wonder if Chibnall didn't step in.
Well, maybe somebody said something. Maybe he saw it himself that he fucked up, so now he's a better writer. I mean, look, here's the thing. You had different types of things. You had the father and the son, and the father was a dick to the kid because he's like, he's not better than me. But then all of a sudden, he is better than me. You know, it wasn't that the father was stupid. It was just the father had an ego, whatever, right? Yeah. So, but the thing was, there was a female that screwed up. Yes. Like there was like no superior shit. She cut corners like they usually have men be stupid and cut corners. A female did it. And I thought that this is the only episode that's not fucking woke. Yes. This is a non-woke episode. Fucking fantastic. Yeah. Fucking brilliant. This is the shit we need in Doctor Who. Mm-hmm. Shit like this.
I wonder if because they were getting probably emails and
I want a fucking action figure.
They weren't getting emails and all that statement. Listen, folks, it was cute when it lasted, but changed Doctor Who.
These motherfuckers need to have action figures. The Dreads, I fucking want that action figure. That shit was awesome. Well fucking done.
And you could and the one which you think is Benny could have a hat, could have either the oxygen
fucking well done, man,
or the straw hat.
I'm fucking happy tonight. Well fucking done.
Yes. I like that Jodie took charge in this episode.
Fucking hats off to you, bro. Fucking did it.
I love the fact that she was still depressed from the previous episode.
Yeah, and Yaz was trying to cheer her up.
I like that shit too.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking alien in the TARDIS thing is, but that's whatever. Still.
It was probably from a previous outing off screen.
Right, whatever, yeah. But still.
Because I got posted to Facebook. Kind of funny. Every single time I make the comment of, well, I'm going to go be disappointed with Doctor Who.
I can tell you honestly, it would not disappoint.
Episode.
This turned out to be great. This shit I did not have. Usually we pick shit apart.
Yes.
There was not one fucking flaw I had with this episode, period.
What was good was the companions got more to do and more screen time.
Absolutely. This guy fucking had more characterization than the companions than fucking Chibnall ever did.
Yeah, because Yaz went with the older people. Graham
Right.
Yes.
Ryan had like a love interest. The Doctor
Right.
did her own.
And even Graham like was doing his thing, and he's like, "Oh, where's the boy?" and like trying to say, "Well done,
Okay,
son."
Doctor,
like,
what'd you do? And the Graham had the whole thing. Okay,
and even the doctor's like, "I guess I'm going alone." Like it was
Yeah,
like,
that was
"Oh
good.
shit!"
I love that.
Because normally, it reminded me of last year. Graham and Ryan would stick together. The Doctor
Right.
and Yaz stick together. They all just cleared off on there.
But then the best is Ryan fucking up,
Yes.
and then she's like, "Stick your fucking thumb down in your mouth." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And
Dude,
it's like,
disregard the hallucinogens of the bats.
he's like, "I've been trained on this." He's like, "What?"
Yeah, but at the end, when he did that thing again, it looked like some kind of
Yeah.
innuendo between them two.
Yeah. Well, they
At
both
first-
had the thing.
I'll admit. At first, when I saw the one dude shooting, I thought, okay, somehow he had gotten infected too,
Right.
and that's why he was seeing those monsters. But then when they started having it, the whole setup where everybody was seeing those mutated.
I gotta say, I loved it.
I
I'm
realized,
happy.
okay, these are actually here.
This fucking episode's better than Spyfall. It was better
It's
than
very.
fucking Spyfall.
Yes.
It was nice to see that it was like prejudged. Remember the other night, everyone was like, "Oh, it'd be like."
Oh, it's a filler, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it wasn't. It was fucking better.
Yes, it was. Like I
Holy
said,
shit.
night and day.
It was
like
very.
night and day.
Fucking night and day is right, man.
Yeah, because when you first see it, you think it's going to be a comedy episode, and it's flipped, and it's turned
No.
into like a graphic horror thing.
And it's a good title. It is Orphan.
Yes,
That's
Orphan
a fucking.
55.
That's a cool
'Cause you
fuck.
never
You'll
know
remember
it's
that
dark.
shit, right? But you'll remember this title because
Yes.
it wasn't a fucking complex title either. Like Rand Score Av Colo. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up with that.
And it has
Conundrum. Like fuck that.
yes.
It's like it's got
Well
like
done.
basics, like what makes Doctor Who Doctor Who.
Fucking well done. So fucking excited. I'll go buy a fucking painting tomorrow. Fuck it. I love it. I'm happy. I'm fucking happy tonight. Well done. Fucking A. Where is Philip?
And it reminded you a little bit like the mysterious planet from the Sixth Doctor episode.
Yeah, somebody compared it to the Ravenlock
I
story.
wouldn't, but it's still, if you gave, once you found out what it was or where you were, it's like, oh God. Because finding that Russian language, and then they find, and just like in
Yeah, well,
Mysterious
what I
Planet,
loved
they
about
find
that
themselves
bit.
in that tube system with
Yeah, what I loved was after that, the Doctor was like, no, we have to move on. No, nothing to see here. And then when they were like, this is Earth.
You know, I looked at the lettering too, and it seemed familiar. And then I'm like, oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking Earth. Fuck. Imagine
So
that shit.
You did
Yeah.
good there,
Yeah.
folks. You
You
did
good, Ed Heim. You fucking, you made us forget the frog for like 5 seconds.
Keep Chibnall at away.
You
from
could
the
have
friends
you
and
could
all
have
you
2
did.
fucking episodes next fucking series. How about that?
Yes.
Jesus.
I think they were just testing him, but somebody reminded me that he's very good at creating monsters, Ed Hine, and he did
Yes.
with these to make you think they're original monsters and they're people just mutated.
Yes.
That's fucking
yes.
great. He did a great job. I'm very happy. But you know what though? It takes you away. At first, when that shit started, we loved it,
Yeah.
and then it
they-
went down the fucking toilet.
Yeah, because they had to introduce that damn frog.
It
notion,
got fucked up. Like he fucked up the whole
which
second
tells
half.
me Chibnall must have stepped in and did
Maybe
something.
somebody said something to him and fucking set him straight because
Yeah, it probably was going to be different. It
Yeah.
probably was going to be something like unexpected and like,
Right.
no, the frog.
like, no, you can't kill the kid. No, you can't. You know, like he's probably gonna do some stupid shit. Like,
I can understand not killing the kid and all that, but throw that frog in it.
but listen, Bella, you know what? I'm open for it, Bella.
Yes.
Let's get her back as a companion.
Like
Let's
I'm
do-
saying,
let's do it.
You watch. They may not have her with Jodie, but the
No,
next
she's
Doctor,
got to be with Jodie now.
She may,
It would only work that way because she was fucking resistant. She was like questioning her. The other companions are like, yeah, sure, we'll jump into the lava if you say so. She's like, I'm not fucking jumping in the lava. Why am I going to follow you?
Then
That's what you need. You
it
need.
tells me they introduced her here. Yaz may be leaving.
Well, whoever leaves, she's got to stay. Bella's got to stay, and Ryan's got to
I'm sorry. Yaz has got to go. She was useless.
They got to do something with Yaz. I don't want them to. Here's the thing. It's not the actor's fault. Amanda Gill. She's like, just give her a goddamn fucking storyline to cry out loud.
I know.
I've been saying
work
that.
on her damn character, and it might help too.
Give her shit. Well, she was kind of a little bit of a leadership role with the fucking oxygen, but that shit was over real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
And her and Ryan working together. It's just like,
yeah, that's going to be a fucking marriage that they're going to end. They're going to get married or some shit.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get stuck like Amy and Rory, probably.
They're going to get married.
That's exactly what I was about to say. They're probably trying to avoid.
They're going to get married, and then that's how they get left behind, all of them. Is that
oh, don't worry.
He marries Ryan, Graham is the best man or whatever, and then she's going to go to the wedding, and then she's going to leave them behind. And then she's going to have new companions.
Oh, there'll be a surprise.
That's going to be the thing.
Or they pull out the weeping angels at the wedding.
Or it could be when the doctor's walking back to the TARDIS, a villain attacks her, and then she regenerates. And then she doesn't want to go back because she regenerates. You know?
Yes, as usual. Move forward. She's like, I'm going to pick you up later, fam. And she regenerates.
Right.
Ooh, how about this? They return to one of those little... or one of those little resorts. That's where it all takes place.
Yeah, it did give me a bit of Midnight feel, this episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The banging on the doors.
I love Midnight as well.
Yeah.
Yes, the banging on the doors, but we see the creatures this time. They go out of a big dome, which was also a spa as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you first see those monsters flashing with the laser blast, think, oh, geez, this guy's hallucinating too.
Oh, and I like the fact that they said that the weapons weren't very good on them. They can adapt to their surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
It just spooks out. And that just
what do you guys rate it? I want your rating.
Oh, I'd give this a solid 10.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 10. I love it.
I'm gonna give it at least a.
Fuck it, I'm giving it a 10. I can see this episode all the time. Nothing wrong with this. I have no problem with this episode. Period. 0.
I'm gonna say at least a 9. I'm gonna at least go down with you guys.
And mind you, when I give this rating, here's another thing I have to explain the rating systems. Okay. This doesn't compare it to the classic series.
Yeah, we're not comparing it to...
And I'm not even comparing it to any other New Who. This is a rating for individual Jodie stuff, okay? So don't compare it like if you gave this a 10, how could you give Genesis dollars? Listen, we're not comparing. This is a separate rating system for Jodie's era. This is the best episode, 10.
Yes, and hopefully it can go up more from here.
Yeah. All right, we got massive stuff to talk about, so we got to get out of here. We got to go right into the Everything Show. Take care. Bye for now.